welcome to Uncle Dave's Brigade. Today, I got a new artist on my channel by special request from one of my viewers, and he asked to do Robin Trower. I've never had him on my channel before, so this will be first. So, you know what to do. Hit like, subscribe, post notification bell, and leave a comment, leave a suggestion. If you have a suggestion, I love them. Give them to me. I will play them on my channel if I can. And if I haven't done them before, be glad to do that and hope anything doesn't get blocked. But let's get into it, and I'll talk about Robin a little bit later. But let's get to the music. And this one, it's called "The Victims of the Fury," and this is a special request by a gentleman who watches me often. So let's get to it and see what Robin has to say. Okay, let's go. Pull it up, get the full thing on there, and it's an album cut. A lot of major chords there.
You were always a sunlight, shining gold to me. Every color of the rainbow, I was blessed by high decree. You were every moment's magic, joy beyond compare. You were always a sunlight, I was lost without a care. Victims of the fury, shadows in the dark. Victims of the fury, arrows found their mark. So we lived our days in rapture, like the world could never end. We weren't thinking about the future, we had time enough to spend. We were blessed as though in heaven, we were messengers of joy. There were angels all around us, there was none who dared destroy. Victims of the fury, shadows in the dark. Victims of the fury, arrows found their mark. Then the world collapsed around us, and the tables overturned. We were lambs before the slaughter, we were driven out and burned. Yes, the world collapsed around us, and the archers found their mark. We were victims of the fury, we were shadows in the dark. Yeah, victims of the fury, shadows in the dark. Oh, victims of the fury, arrows found their victims of the fury, shadows in the dark. Victims of the fury, arrows found their mark.
Hey, I tell you, I kind of like that song. It was short and sweet and to the point, but I picked up on some Hendrix influences in there. I really did. I'm not saying he is Hendrix or anywhere near there, but you know, I picked up on the influence of that. And he loved the bass was really great. Back in the background, pulling up the bass notes. I really like that. And don't know quite what the song is about. I'll have to do some investigation on that and find out a little bit more. But nevertheless, it's my first venture into Robin, and I like what I heard. And yeah, I did a little research on him. He came to fame actually in Procol Harum, and between '67 and '71, he was with them and made his mark. And then he created the Robin Trower band. He's a British gentleman, Englishman, born in 1945, and he is still with us. So thank goodness for that. He will be 80 in March of 2025. So it's coming up pretty soon. He had a couple of the groups, and what I found out about him is that he liked to pair up with a lot of different artists and experiment and do different sounds, a little bit different artists that he would pull from this group and that group, and get them all together. And then he shared the stage, so he was never a stage hog, and he shared the stage with various artists throughout his career. And I'm really glad to see that because I like it. It's kind of like Carlos Santana. Carlos, he really doesn't have an ego. He shares the stage with a lot of different artists and gives them the credit and promotes them. And I like that. I really do. And it seemed like Robin did the same thing. But another thing I picked up on and I read about was that James Brown, of all people, was an influence to him. And, the American artist that was kind of a wild man on stage, to be honest, but he had high energy and he really gave his all whenever he gave a concert. So, um, I guess that and other factors kind of fell into Robin's lap and he took hold of it. So, hey, I'm glad for the suggestions. Thank you so much for suggesting them. I need to dig a little deeper into Robin, find out a little bit more about him. I know that he was played on FM radio stations here in America, but he never made the top 40 or anything like that here. Maybe he did in Europe and England particularly, but I have to check more into that. But hey, thanks for dropping in. Hit like, subscribe, post notification bell down there. Help me stay on the air and get the good music out for the next generation. Us old guys, we've been around, we've heard this for most of our lives, but these new kids, some of the stuff they listen to is, well, I'll let you insert the rest. So, hey, thanks a lot for dropping in. Come back and see me. Be nice to each other. Be nice to yourself, okay? All right, take care. Bye.